Hello, welcome to the Mayor Best Friends YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, today I have a disclaimer to make. Disclaimer number one is that this video is not going to be a tutorial video. This video is just going to explain certain concepts. And disclaimer number two is that this video is not going to be as dense as the first one, and that is because the first video is quite detailed, and I'm going to imply that you watched the first video on this particular topic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the progression chain version 2. So I'm going to imply that you're already doing gym battles and you are pretty happy and you're looking and you're saying, you know what, I want to go big. I want to battle the Elite Four. And let me go ahead and give you a general roadmap as to how to do that. So your start off point is gym battles. And what you need to do is you need to save money. And then after you save money, then you gotta buy not just any resources. You gotta buy high class resources. High class, top-notch resources. And then you gotta, if they're not level 100, you gotta level them up to level 100 because the Elite Four are very fierce, and some members of the Elite Four carry legendaries. That's right, legendaries. We're talking Entei, we're talking Articuno, we're talking Latios and Latias. We're talking a lot of legendaries, and you have to be prepared for that. What are the perks of battling the Elite Four over battling a gym battle? Just one gym battle. Well, after you beat all the Elite Four members, as well as a champion, you have to beat everybody. You can't just beat one and get your reward. You have to beat all of them, including the champion. You get 80k, depending on, and I'm assuming that you're at the highest tier of the Elite Four. And you're going to get a pretty good battle point number. You're going to get a good amount of battle points. I'm not going to really go deep into the Elite Four, but I'm going to refer a guide to you. Also, I'm just going to tell you the general typing of the Elite Four. So, Rarodex, by the way, full disclosure, I went ahead and did this picture for him. And the reason why I did that is because before I make these self-help videos, if I use a guide of yours, there's a likelihood that I'm going to PM you and I'm going to ask you, can I use this guide in this video? And Rarodex said yes. So since he said yes, I was more than happy to make a banner for him. He PM'd me saying, hey, do you know anyone that can make a banner? And I said, you know what? I can make the banner. Since you're letting me have the privilege of using your guide in this self-help video, I'd be more than happy to make a banner for you. So I made a picture for him, and this is the general picture. He put in the words here, and I put in the pictures. So there we go. So let me go ahead and go through each of the typings here. So Lorelei, and by the way, I purposely made the champion a little bigger. If you notice the pictures are a little bigger than the standard Elite Four, it's because I want to highlight the champions of each place. So Kanto is blue, Hoenn is Wallace, and Unova is Alder. Alright, so I'm going to go through each of the typings. Lorelei is Ice type, Bruno is Fighting and Rock type, Agatha is Ghost type, Lance is Dragon type, although occasionally he brings in other Pokemon like Charizard. It's something that looks kind of dragon-like. And then Blue is pretty much a variety. He's not bound to type, so he can carry anything in his team. And then you have Sydney, which Sydney is Dark type. Finippy, I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She is Ghost type. Glace she is an Ice type Elite Four member. Drake is a Dragon type Elite Four member, and Wallace is a Water type champion. All right, and then Unova's Elite Four. All right, Shanotol is a ghost type. Grimsley is a dark type. And Caitlyn is a psychic type. Marshall is a fighting type. And Alter is he has all different types. So he's not bound to a specific type. So I just wanted to let you know that. And Rolodex has a lot of things here. I would highly encourage you to read this before we start going to the Elite Four. This is going to tell you a lot about it. And Rolodex has team sets. So in other words, you can look here and you have team sets here. And these are all the team members. So Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. And you can pretty much assess the threat from there. So Lorelei has one Articuno, for example. So there's her Articuno. And then Bruno, you could take a look at his team here. Bruno has his team here. And you can look at these teams at your own time. And he really does list the teams there. And the common tactic for battling the Elite Four is having a baton passer. Rolodex does a pretty good job of covering the Elite Four. So Rolodex, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, thank you very much for your coverage here. Your coverage is spot on. So thank you. And if you want any assistance, feel free to refer to these videos. I'm going to link this down in the description below, this guide, so that you can go ahead and check out the videos of Kanto, Hoenn, and Unova. So there we go, and that concludes the guide. So check it out. It's a pretty dense guide, and it goes into some detail as to certain sets and as to what you may or may not need for the Elite Four and what team to carry and how to use a baton passer. Any questions you have about the Elite Four, I think 7 out of 10 questions that you have for the Elite Four can be answered by looking at this guide. So I'm pretty confident in it. I voted 5 stars for it. So it is just an awesome guide. So check it out when you have time. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and let you all I'm going to wish you all luck in working on a team for the Elite Four. Thank you very much. This is the Mayor Best Friends YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel. Like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Mayor Best Friends YouTube channel signing off. PokeMMO Merit at your service.